Hey guys, I did my lesson plan on aerodynamics associated with slow flight. So the objective of this lesson is to inform you about the aerodynamics of slow flight of an aircraft to ensure that you will have a safer flight when you are in the cockpit. The material that we plan on covering today are the aspects used to get into slow flight, maneuvers practiced in slow flight, what influences slow flights, the effects, and how an aircraft handles during slow flight. So slow flight is an airplane's performance envelope above a speed which the plane will stall, but below an aircraft's endurance speed. In addition, a large angle of attack is required to maintain the airplane's altitude. So, to achieve slow flight, here's my little airplane that I'm using to help with this illustration. You need to increase your pitch or by increasing your angle of attack. And then after that, you need to, which will also decrease your airspeed by increasing the drag. So, to compensate for, or not to compensate, but what will happen you will lose your altitude. As you lose airspeed, you also lose altitude. But so then, to compensate for the loss of altitude, you need to increase your power, which then you have achieved slow flight. So when you should practice slow flight maneuvers is during straight and level flight, because it is dangerous otherwise, descending flight, and level turns and descending turns. Some effects that can affect you while you're in slow flight is strong wind, which will result in critical conditions. So hence, you need to, it's vital to keep eye contact on the flight instruments to maintain a safe airspeed and balanced flight. Handling during slow flight is way different than when you are at a normal operating airspeed. This is because as airspeed decreases, handling also decreases due to the velocity that is flowing over your airfoils. So, review questions. Question number 1 is, what steps do you take to achieve slow flight from straight and steady flight? Question number 2 is, how does the pilot maintain altitude when trying to achieve slow flight? Overall, I hope that this lesson helped you understand the aerodynamics of slow flight so that you understand it for your risks, for your benefit, to make sure that you have a safe flight when performing slow flight. Thank you, guys.